Alright, so this is the infinite drum rack or whatever it's called. It's not infinite. Basically, all it is, it's, it's just sampler, and you're using a part of sampler that you wouldn't ever use unless you're like really into sampler. And how it works, so there's this little zone tab, and then you go and say this is your snares. You want to make an entire instrument rack just for your snares. So you take sampler and you group it because you're going to need one of these macros here. So you got like a sample pack, so in the sample pack, a bunch of different snares, right? So then you grab them all, select them, shift, and then you drag them in here. So here they are, and if I press, it's gonna like sort of, I don't know how many it's playing at a time, but that's not what you want. So you want to go over here to this selection tab, and then you're gonna want to be able to You're gonna want to be able to move this around with the macro. But we'll get to that in a second. So what you do is you select all of them that are in here. All right, they're all selected. And then you hit that distribute ranges equally. Right. So now the select, it'll play a different one as this bar moves around. So you're going to want to map to macro 1, and then there's your snares, right? So you can just go and like scrub through all the samples. So that's just one instance of it. That's the basic mechanic for how it all works. But you want it to be a drum rack, right? So you take this, um, called snares, and somehow, if I can figure out how to do this, we're going to drag the snare instrument into a cell of drum rack right there, right? And then we're going to do the same thing with kicks. But another way to do it, we could have started with drum rack, but I just wanted to show you that it's really sampler that's doing it. So then for kicks, just same sound pack. And then here are all the kicks. So we just make sampler, drag it in there. This is the blank one. Same thing. Open up this little zone window, and I'm just gonna do the same thing again. So if I can like coordinate enough to figure out where the folder is, drag it all in there. Distribute ranges equally. Selector, the blue little guy, map to macro 2, right? So we'll say this is kick. So we did it differently the first time. So we'll just map this one to macro 1 and snares. So now, like, you can just be like, wait, did that work? Oh wait, it didn't work. It didn't distribute ranges equally. Oh, because I thought when I dragged them over, they would just stay selected, but I guess, anyway. Now it should work because I actually did the distribute ranges thing to it. So when the blue thing is over this bar, it'll play that note. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, nothing. I did distribute ranges equally in the wrong thing. So now I gotta make, so I honestly, I don't know what this key tab does, but you just want it to be like blacked out. Okay. And you know, same thing for hats and so on. Hats, bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Percussion. The percussion is actually like the funnest one to scrub through. So yeah, I think off the bat when you drag it in and you do distribute ranges, even over here, it's still selected over here for some reason. I don't know why that happened. But so you go to select over here, right? Should be hats. These are like professionals as well. That's it. Yeah, there's tutorials out there. I got this from some tutorial I saw, but I just figured I like listening to my own voice enough to make another one. Okay, Jam Jar, shouts out.